Sorry if that was double audio. I didn't realize my microphone was picking that up that well. Sorry about that. Welcome aboard the Starship Dragon. I'm Commander Krim, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI. Those of you watching the this on YouTube, I do apologize in advance for missing an entire part. There was some stream and recording issues with the last part, with part 8, I believe. So there's a reason why we are one episode short, or why we go from like part 7 to part 8, part 9 of this series of 16. So I do apologize for that in advance. So sorry, that's all I can say. There's not much I can do about it. So that's the reason why we're missing a part here. But thank you for your understanding. But I will say, last time, what did we do last time? We need, okay, we have some information here. We need to go back to the Ironworks. We got some stuff that Mid needed to get the Enterprise working, because we needed to follow where King Barnabas went. We believe they took Jill. So, I should say, in the last episode, we started to fight King Barnabas, but he was too much for Clive, or at least like in a cutscene, and Barnabas cut down Clive. He got knocked out, and while Gav and Joshua helped him get away, Jill transformed into Shiva and delayed Barnabas from pursuing Clive. Well, in the process, she did not show up. She's gone. She disappeared. We all assume that Jill has been captured by Barnabas, and so now we needed to get the Enterprise repaired. So because Mid said the Enterprise wasn't working, we need the Enterprise repaired so we can pursue Barnabas and Jill. So that's what we are going to do today. Also, you guys on YouTube will also notice that there are more episodes, like more parts. Doing kind of a test run today while I'm recording this. Instead of recording like the session in full and uploading it as one full multi-hour session, I'm breaking it down into 2-hour parts. Hoping that any recording issues that I have in the future will be automatically resolved by having shorter recording sessions. So these next few parts are going to be shorter and hopefully going to be like literal continuations of each other. So if it seems like one episode suddenly cuts off for whatever reason, well, the reason is because the continuation is on the next part. So thank you for your understanding on that as well. That's kind of like a test run thing. Like I said, if it works out well, that may be how we do it in the remaining future. So we need to get my chair unstuck from the floor. I think there's a hole in my floor and it caught one of the wheels of my chair. We need to go back to the Ironworks. Oh wait, we came back here for a reason, didn't we? No, we're done here. We did all the side quest stuff. Let me make sure.
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tomes aplenty to guide you.
And stream side, again, I apologize for all the dropped frames.
How are you doing? Anything catch your eye?
Oh yeah, we're all good. And the only hunt left is Svarog. Yeah, okay. Which we are not going to bother with until we get more party members. I'm not taking on Svarog with just Clive and my puppy. Okay, so back to the Ironworks.
Clive. My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours.
She is so cute.
The Aina is one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Thumb?
He slashed the shit out of me. That's what I know about him.
Only what the bards sing. And he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light!
I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks!
Enterprise captained by Change Tiberius Kirk? No, it's captained by that cute chick there. Sid's daughter.
Everyone with me?
So I guess the Empire is attacking, or Barnabas's forces. Oh, no, see Akashic. Well, I guess it still could be Barnabas's forces.
Here they come.
We should try to bar the doors better, maybe?
Every moment we can give her.
I'll take care of these fuckers.
Behind! I'll have you know earthbreaking here.
You actually named your axe Earthbreaker? That's actually pretty awesome. I can't lie, that's an awesome name. Earthbreaker for an axe? That actually is pretty damn cool. It's Mid. Jesus Christ.
This alive in 20 summers. Come on there! Which of you lot fancies meeting Ogre Killer next?
I thought it was called Hardbreak.
That's what it's called, Earthbreaker. I already can't think it was not mine on the name of this ship. Or the name of his axe. Okay, who's still fucking healing? I probably did this a little too late. There's only one dude left now. Should have probably done that first. Ultra combo! Take a giant laser to the face. Boosh! It was hard to see anything there because the camera was tied, it was stuck in the corner. Okay, dodge the first one, but I got hit 20 more times after that. That makes sense. Damn right it is.
That was easy enough.
Was it though?
Alright, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You lousy lot. Jesus, man.
Captain?
Clive?
Aren't you dead?
But I thought he was.
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Okay. Oh, multiple Odins. Okay.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
Byron? Have you no normal enemies?
Up for another round?
Of course we are. Right, Lord Rosfield? A boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner. Or was it my hands? No matter, heads will roll all the same.
Mate! New plan! You lead! We follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, follow me! Weigh anchor! Engine's dead slow ahead!
Jeez. Okay, these guys aren't as tough as the Sleipnir I fought earlier. So I'm guessing these are probably like those harpies that we fought earlier in the game that were created by Benedicta. These are created by obviously Barnabas. Well, it wasn't that smooth, but you made it. What about Clive? Ow, my ass! Ow, my ass! Wow, you can't jump for shit even in a cutscene. Oh, we finally got the victory theme. We haven't heard that in a long time, for some reason. Hold on tight, Clive. Sorry. Somebody come down here and pull me through a window! Wow, that is some smooth water for the middle of the ocean. Well, she doesn't have a scar on her, so I guess it didn't hit her in the face after all. I thought she got hit in the face with that last attack.
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
Every bellsman treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye. And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ha! You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Brandalar can provide them. Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back.
Who's the dude with him? Are they just a random soldier? Oh, there's a couple soldiers, okay. Maybe they're just random soldiers. I thought maybe they were somebody I was supposed to know. I guess I got a row, so.
Do keep up, my boy.
Well, we can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
Oh, Dion. was like, who the hell is that?
Greek of mercy.
Do you go back to his old stomping grounds, the ones he destroyed while he was in pissed off Bahamut mode? Some random rowers, yeah. Just some random polygons they needed in there to make sense for one guy trying to row a giant boat.
All this.
What were you hoping to accomplish? You just wanted to go back and see what damage you'd done?
What have I done?
My lord.
It's that medicine girl again. I don't know if it's like the same girl from every time, or are they're using the same model for the. Or I don't know if it's the exact same girl every time, or if they're just using the same model for the. For different characters that are filling the same role. But look, but it's the same. It's certainly the same model every time. The Naldia Narrow. Blessed with mild currents and warm waters, the Narrow allows for swift travel to the Dominion, Oriflamme, and Stonehere without having to circle through the dangerous outer seas. We have not heard of Stonehere before. The Dominion and Oriflamme we've heard of. Stonehere we have not heard of, so this must be an area we have not seen before. Is this the home of Odin? I guess so. It's the only crystal we have left. All right. The Enterprise.
There's a lot of sea between here and Waloed, but any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stonehere.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours.
For probably like 15, 16-year-olds, she certainly is a captain, all right.
Look alive, boys! Pull ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
You feel that, Jill?
All hands! Battle stations! Let's see what this girl can do.
We go into a sea battle? It'd be cool if I could actually control the Enterprise in a sea battle. That would be fucking awesome. Turn this shit into Final Fantasy 16 Black Flag. Oh, he's ready for battle. He's all armored up and shit.
Where one leads, so does the other follow. A bond of consciousness which joins them, condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating. But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
Mid, you better learn how to make that thing dodge.
Great Greagos, gosh!
That's what's about to be the side of your ship is a gash. Damn, that thing can move.
Hard a port! Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
What a shitty time to lose a bunch of frames. We're ramming this bitch. Everybody hold on. Boosh. Tag, you're it.
It's now or never. I'll find her.
Guys. So you're saying the ship, oh my god, the entire ship is going to be a dungeon? The entire ship is going to be a dungeon. Oh my god. This thing better be massive. You know what? You can go fuck right off, Mr. Mage. Knock that bullshit off with those protects and heals. Is this a Dragoon? It's not quite a Dragoon. No, it's not a Dragoon at all. I'm gonna use Earth and Fury on a ship. I'm gonna somehow raise the Earth while aboard a vessel on the ocean. Figure that shit out. Okay, wasn't expecting that last high kick bullshit. Wow, 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 wow. You dead. still do have the equipment, the experience and ability points. Okay, all right. How many points do I have, by the way? 4,000. Okay. We need 6,000 to upgrade Giga Flare. You get Judgment Bolt now, and if I did that, I still wouldn't be able to use it because I would need to master it before I could put it here in place of Impulse. Okay, we'll master Giga Flare first, then I can switch Bahamut to Rama, probably, to get Judgment Bolt. I'll have 4 supers at my disposal. You mean like your buddy over there? I didn't do that. He already did. When upgrading Giga Flare would turn to Terra Flare, man, that would be awesome if it did. No, mastering them all just gives them more flexibility, makes them a little bit more powerful, and allows me to equip them to any icon. So I could put Giga Flare on, say, Titan's icon. That's all that mastery does, other than make it more powerful. It'd be awesome if it turned into Terra Flare, though. I'd be able to wipe the floor with every enemy. Oh, what's this? Some super mega boss, like a Omega weapon? I'll just use Terra Flare and one-shot it. Shit. I didn't expect that guy to be there. Alright, time for some ass kicking. Let's juggle the shit out of this guy. Laser to the face! Pew pew pew! That'd be awesome if it actually went into, think about your question, Pertu. It'd be awesome if it not just went into Terra Flare, but if it went into like Exo Flare. I'd be like, fuck, dude, Exo Flare, seriously? At that point, the enemies should just be like, you know what? I'm just going to bend over and kiss my ass goodbye. There's no way in hell I'm going to be able to stand up to this. Even Odin would be like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Oh, that's cool. Can you actually see Joshua fighting over there? You can see like the blade of Odin and the blade of Phoenix going at it over there. That is awesome. It's not just like smoke on the ship over there. They're actually like, you can see them fighting. That is really cool. If there's no, also, I have a question. If there's nobody at the wheel, how is this ship going anywhere? If there's nobody at the wheel, who's piloting this damn thing? Did not mean to charge the door. Yeah. Oh, I missed a thing. I see a thing. I missed a thing. Dude, Earth and Fury gets an upgrade? Reduces Earth and Fury cooldown time by 9.5 seconds. No, I'd rather have the upgrade for Aerial Blast. Aerial Blast is more powerful. At least, well, I say more powerful, it's more stunning. It does more stun. So what's the boss I'm to fight before I free Jill?
I'll explain later. Hands. Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
Oh, here I can.
Stand still!
Phoenix. Are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
Yep, now he's on Sleipnir. You better go into full form. He's gone full primal, or full prime.
In earnest, then.
Jesus. Meanwhile, nobody's driving the black frigate or whatever it was called, so we could go right into the hole. This ain't Pirates of the Caribbean. We're not coming out from underneath the water there. Okay, that's pretty cool. Can't lie, that's pretty cool. Jill? Jesus, she must really be weakened.
I think so.
Kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy X when Sin blasts the water.
Joshua. The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black, and all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the mother crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? The blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve. Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate. However much it may hurt.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no.
Trust me, Jill.
This is gonna hurt. Wait, wait, wait. You, Sir Odin, you can just wait a fucking second. Okay. Time in. Darth Vader, is that you? I would rather fight Darth Vader, honestly. Did he actually interrupt my... Holy crap, I think he did. I don't like the fact I'm not really dealing a lot of damage to that bar. Uh-oh. My DPS is not high enough. Let me get here. Oh, yeah, I think this is death.
You would yield so soon.
Oh, is that supposed to happen?
Never.
Final Star Fantasy War. Yeah, no kidding. Jill's wearing a different outfit.
Do you not see?
And Torgal's wearing a different outfit.
You down, dragging you ever further from
Or wearing different fur.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos, you wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. as you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity.
You know, it's interesting how we're surrounded by water. We were talking about Leviathan in the last episode.
To their proper forms.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal service.
I also realized Clive's gear is different too. He's wearing his original outfit, not what I put him in. What if this is an FMV?
Lord Rossfield. They are men, like you and me.
Because everybody's back in their default appearance, including my weapon.
Albeit one's unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back.
What?
For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation? And abandon everything we hold dear?
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours, and not your gods.
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Clive!
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try. Don't look back!
You realize I had now attempted to look back because you said not to. Well, that's mean. So I was supposed to lose there. Okay. It probably takes quite a bit, but you might be able to break that bar. And it probably will still, things will probably still unfold the same way. But
I hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap.
it probably takes quite a bit when we, quite a bit to break through the, okay.
This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
Yeah, I'm sure it's scripted. It is.
Maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master. Only you won't do that. The Clive
I'm sure there's probably a way to break that bar, but it probably wouldn't make a difference.
So you believe. But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man. Each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for, of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so alone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
Myself. I think I might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving, provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
I'm getting Shiva's power, aren't I?
Jill. Are you sure? If this is what you want, then...
Don't worry, Clive. It is.
So I was right. We do get Shiva's power, and essentially it was for a similar reason. She's injured, not dead, but she'll still have some of her power left. Let's just hope she doesn't lose her mind like the rest of the people that did, that lost her, that lost their
my sorrow.
Icons.
I see now.
Kupka and Benedicta. Probably because she's willing to let it go, so it probably won't do anything to her. Whereas with Kupka and Benedicta, it was like Clive forced it out of them. He took it by force. His camera, yeah, I know. Unfortunately, this isn't The Witcher, Part 2. We don't get to see the good parts. But yeah, since Jill is willing to let Shiva go, it probably won't turn her crazy.
If I'm to continue on, having pledged my life to those I love, then I will gladly bear your burdens too, until my last breath.
Clive.
Please fucking kiss. No, not fucking kiss. I mean, please kiss. For God's sakes, kiss.
We will find a way.
But I don't want to see this Cloud and Tifa shit. Waiting 20 fucking years.
Find a way to save each other.
Clive, I swear to God, kiss her. fair. That does count, but that wasn't what I meant.
We might one day look upon the moon again. Together.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know. I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
Finally! Shit! Yes. Like, kiss her! And he kisses her hand. I'm like, okay, you know what? To be fair, I did say kiss her. Technically that counts, but that wasn't what I meant, you idiot! Oh, by the way, we probably saw like a preview. Well, probably not. I was going to say, we saw a preview of part 3 of Cloud and Tifa under the high wind, but yeah, probably not. They won't go to that much detail. They're not going to go to that much detail. They're going to be much more vague about it because, you know, not M-rated. You gotta, like, you know, shoot a signal, a flare or something, let the Enterprise know that that's where you are.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not.
Well, it does still take out Leviathan.
Besides, there is something we must do first.
So, well, it doesn't really. We still have, this means one of two things. We have Shiva now, so that fills up fills one of the last 2 slots.
Drake's
so the last slot will either be Leviathan, even though we have not come across them yet, or Odin.
The Einherja is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
Become one. Okay.
Mid says Odin split the sea in 2. She's always been partial to a tall tale. But there's tall, and then there's tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherja, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with Akashic.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up that hideaway. I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so.
Across the Narrow. New side quest, probably. Power of Ice. Clive has claimed a portion of Icon Shiva's essence. Attuning with Shiva. Access to several new iconic abilities such as Ice Age, which forcefully knocks back enemies great distances. Shiva's iconic feat, Cold Snap, can be used to swiftly move left, right, forward, and back, either dodge attacks or close in on an enemy. Okay.
I should visit Joshua, assuming Talia will allow it.
Yeah, see, we still have one more left. Because if we have this one empty slot up here, this is going to be either Odin or Leviathan. Because that's the only icon we haven't discussed yet in this game. There's supposed to be 8 total. Alright, so let's see. Cold Snap, that's mobility. That's just a mobility skill. I mean, attack square while sliding and temporarily freeze enemies. Maybe. I don't know. Ice Age, unleash a river of icicles that greatly knocks back enemies it strikes. Hold button to increase potency. Okay. Okay, so Rhyme is basically like a smaller, lighter version of Aerial Blast. Diamond Dust. Summon a winter storm that freezes enemies in place or the radius before knocking them back. Very high stun. Very high stun. Nothing here really impresses me too much. I mean, I wouldn't mind Diamond Dust. But I also want to get this. So I'm waiting to get 6,000 so I can max out Giga Flare, then start working on, well, I don't know. Do I work on Judgment Bolt or would I want to work on Diamond Dust? Diamond Dust is 3-star attack, 5-star stun. Judgment Bolt is 4-star stun, 3-star stun, or 4-star attack, 3-star stun. Aerial Blast is 5-star stun, we know that. Diamond Dust is also 5-star stun, 3-star damage. Oh, Aerial Blast is only 2-star damage. Huh. It's alright, I mean, it's really the stun. Double, throw down a Diamond Dust and an Aerial Blast, it'll probably stun anything. Okay. Still want to get this up to 6,000 so I can get Giga Flare before we master that before we move on with anything else. No new hunts, right? Still Svarog? Yeah, just Svarog. Okay. Who do we have in the party, by the way? Just the doggo? Okay. New side quests, of course.
Here you go.
Isabel in Northreach. Rekindling the Flame 2 at Martha's Rest. Oh god, there's 3 in Dalmekia. Alright. How many are here in town? Oh god, there's 1 there. Alright, back to the side questing. Wonder if we have any upgradable gear or like new gear to buy.
Can we read Miss Editor's story for our lesson today? Calendar lost. My dear Jocelyn, let's do just that.
Am I even going the right way for it? No, I went the absolutely wrong direction. It says it's down in Mid's place. Maybe Mid's, I don't know. Mid's probably not here. It's probably one of her cohorts. Clive, I swear, you just got laid. Can't you run faster? I passed it again. Okay, can we,
How was she? The Enterprise, I mean.
Ah, Sid. Just the man I was hoping to see. Did you have a mo?
Don't tell me. You need more bomb ash.
Oh no, we still got plenty of that left. I'm working on bringing another one of the Chief's designs to life. This time, it's a new smelter. It's got a reverberatory hood over the top for additional thermal amplification and a system of reciprocal recirculatory regenerators that let's just say it gets very blimmin' hot. A heck of a lot hotter than anything Blackthorn's got in his forge, that's for certain. Only mithril engines get hotter, and you can't chuck ore in one of them and get metal out the other end. Trouble is, we won't be able to make out
Hilarious.
the rubbish neither. We need the good stuff. And I hear you want
Clive got some good stuff last night. Ayo!
Any chance you could help me too?
For the good of the hideaway, I'd be happy to.
Oh, it is. I promise you.
So, what exactly is this good stuff you need me to find?
We've got a couple of examples here. Spherical echoes, we call them.
I've fought large version of those.
So this smelter is similar to the mithril engine in more ways than one.
That's right. They're a bit like the thermal helms. Fallen ceramics deal with heat like nothing else, see? And what's more, they're directional, transferring heat from the inside to the outside. But these things, they're all outside. If we line the hood with them, they'll reflect the heat right back into the furnace. We've collected as many as we can, and I know where we can get the rest. Trouble is, they're all watched over by their bigger, uglier cousins.
So you want me to visit some ruins, destroy some echoes, and bring back the spheres they're guarding?
Thank you, Clive, for simplifying that.
Yeah, we're only 3 short, mind, and we know exactly where they are. There's one up Amber Way, in that ruin that they call Lost Plume, and another in the Silent South over in Dalmekia. Last one is in the ruins of Advent, which is in the Empire.
All right then. Wish me luck.
Will do. I'll be keeping all my fingers and toes crossed.
Sure thing.
So, she don't need sails or oars, but she's still the fastest ship on the sea.
Oh no, I'm talking to August again. You can't tell me Blackthorn has another problem.
Heard the bad news then, did you?
What bad news?
About Dravost. Blackthorn's old haunt. With the forge and all that. Well, anyway, the mines just down the road from there are spewing out ether like no one's business.
And the village?
Safe from the flood for now, but they've got other problems. Akashic. Every creature in the area's either turned or on the way to turning, apparently. Zoltan and the others are living on borrowed time. They need help, and quick.
Okay, that I can deal with.
A few curse breakers to keep an eye on things, but there's only so much a couple of scouts can do. Except get eaten. If something ain't done soon, the old place will be overrun.
I won't let that happen.
Didn't think you would.
Does Blackthorn know?
I thought it might be better if he didn't. He'd only do something stupid. You reckon we should tell him?
No. It's better this way.
Yeah, well, I can't stand about knowing what's happening out there, so I'm off. I'll see you in Dravost.
Okay, that's all the ones here, right? No, looks like Vivian has one? No. Oh, the reading table.
The stew's awfully thin these days.
What do you expect?
Squeaky. Sir, I and the other curse breakers have grown concerned regarding the well-being of our captain. Despite the apparent unrest her recent investigations have visited upon her, Lady Doris refuses all offers of assistance. If it is not too much trouble, I would ask that you please speak with the captain and learn what troubles her so deeply.
There's no way of knowing if Doris will confide in me, but I can speak to her at least.
Healer's Place. Thank you for helping me guide my mentor free from his mortal coil. Contrary to what the maddening crowd believes, we visitors are not without our limits. I cannot hope to cure every ill, mend every wound, save every life. The only medicine that we see you home safe with it. The only medicine we'll see you home safe without fail is prevention. Not that this knowledge will ever stop any of you from chasing down some behemoth for its toenails. I mean, she ain't wrong. Clive, I cannot begin to thank you for all you've done for Lost Wing. So in lieu of any awkward reinforcements, let's try that word again. Any awkward remerciments, new word chat, hold on. Remerciments? I really hate the Old English. I shall be sending several barrels of next season's vintage. I can only hope they finally turn you off that foamy swill you and yours so covet. My Lord Marquis, in your absence shall I watch over my new charges, affording them every protection I am able. I only ask that you do the same for His Grace, Yote. Yote is damn cute, man. Ooh, boy. I regret that both you and the lump had to get all tangled up in the wicked weave of my sordid past, but thanks to your meddling, I was finally able to put to rest matters that were left too long to fester. And with that finally done, might be I can sit back and enjoy this new world of yours you're so keen on creating. One don't need a pair of eyes to see the good you've done, Karen. Dramatis Personae. The Guard and League have put aside their differences for the time being, allowing us all leave to sip our steak spit in relative leisure. For that, I would hazard we have your better half to thank. She put on quite a performance. As for yours, well, from one aspiring thespian to another, might I suggest working on your delivery and your projection and those stiff limbs of yours and your countenance and, well, everything else. We wouldn't want to do the same to Underhill a disservice now, would we? We wouldn't want to do the name Underhill a disservice. Fuck you, dude. The flames burn bright. You have an uncanny talent of showing up where you're most needed, my lord. Without your steel, I fear the rest would be in the hands of the Akashic and us, but more of their nameless numbers. However, with the horde now both thinned and fractured, we Guardians can focus our efforts on putting down the smaller packs without the worry of being overwhelmed, while Martha's blood axes can return to defending the Tor. As for young Oscar, you will forgive my sudden request for taking him under your wing. He is a good man, attentive, polite, hardworking, so as you can see, he already has learned everything he can from me. He would do well to continue squiring under a more worthy shield, and the realm has none more worthy than you. The Guardians are getting along with the Axis fine enough, working to shore up the rest's walls when not clearing out what few threats remain down in the reeds. Though chances are we'd still be neck deep in Akashic had you not given that horde your firm but gentle nudge. I know you've a realm to save and all, but if you're ever in need of a quick reviver, come see us and we'll tap you a cask. Clive, you have the town's thanks for helping rid us of the thralls, but we are neither of us so naive to think we have seen the end of their like. Good Philippe has taken to seeing that we are prepared should the ghouls come once again calling, but I oft worry the rank of captain has begun to weigh heavily upon his shoulders, just as I imagine the same might be said of you and your burdens. But remember, should the weight ever become too much, you needn't stand alone. Our hearts and arms remain ever open, as do the Vale's doors. In other words, if you need a blowjob, come over to our place. That's what I got out of that note.
The stew's awfully thin these days.
Yep. So, what'll it be?
Holy shit. It's only 5 points stronger. Yep.
Last you a good while.
Okay, no armor upgrade. Can't upgrade the new weapon.
Anything else?
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of papio nuts and all.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there.
Alright, load up on those, and that. Hi, Darth. Happy Sunday. What I miss? You missed some smoking hot sex between Clive and Jill that we saw none of. I lost a fight to Odin that I was supposed to lose.
Where are you?
Can I help you, Sid?
I'm looking for Doris. Is she here?
I'm afraid not. She's at Martha's Rest on a job. My job, actually. When she heard what the mission was, she insisted on going herself. Alone.
Did she?
So that fight I was there with the colorful chocobo later.
On some new information. Once they'd settled in, the bearers you helped liberate in the Dragon's Eyrie were keen to talk about their imprisonment. And about their captain.
I'm confused by what you mean.
The Slaver Cole's team were tracking when they were attacked by the Beastmen.
Oh, no. A second fight with Odin.
If she's not moved on already, yes. I hope everything's
Would Doris insist on going alone?
We know, you were there when Jill got, when Jill fought Odin, giving him time and giving her time to, or giving us time to get Clive out of there because he was injured. Jill was caught. Yeah, Jill was rescued. Jill was caught by Odin, and then we went and found the Black Galleon and rescued her from Odin. But in the fight between Joshua and Odin, the ocean got split, and the Black Galleon with Clive and Jill on board fell into the bottom of the sea, and then Clive dueled Odin one-on-one. And lost the fight. Even during the battle, it's actually a scripted defeat. You can't win that fight. You probably could with luck, but anyway, you're supposed to lose that fight. And then the ocean began to close back up, and Jill and Clive ran off, got to a island, got naked, and did the duty. And now we have Shiva. I don't mean like they had a baby named Shiva. I mean, now Clive has Shiva. Okay, so we need to go on to these side quests. So, world map, thank you. Well, I mean, we haven't seen her. I don't even know where she is. Maybe is she somewhere in the hideaway? I mean, we came back here after we rescued her. I don't even know where she is. Because I wondered if I could talk to her, but I don't know if she'll join our party. Main quest says this is the infirmary for Joshua. Joshua is there per Tarya. Oh, Joshua is there because of the fight with Odin. Barnabas went into full Odin mode, and in order to stop Odin from slicing the Enterprise, he created a barrier. He went transformed into Phoenix and used a barrier to stop the attack from hitting the Enterprise. And obviously doing so probably severely injured him, so that's why he's in the infirmary. That's who we need to go see, is Joshua in the infirmary. Yeah, you're probably right. Jill's probably in there with Joshua. You're probably right. I didn't think of that. Okay, so with that said, most likely we're not going to get Jill or Joshua in the party. I'm going to wait a little bit longer. I want to go defeat Svarog, but I really want their help. If I can get Joshua and Jill in the party for Svarog, then I'll do that. If not, then I'll do that. If not, then I guess I'll just have no choice but to do it. But any comments said by Barnabas? Nothing that he's already, just his master is wanting him. He's unique because he draws all the power of all the icons, like we know. Nothing really stood out as like new information that I can recall. Nothing really impressive to me so far. I mean, all the abilities that we got for Shiva, I don't even put on my wheel yet because I'm nothing really impressed with. Cold Snap is just a dodge, which isn't a bad thing, but I dodge just fine without it. Mesmerize does like a pull, kind of like the Garuda's pull does. Garuda's Deadly Embrace, but obviously multi-target. Ice Age does like a shotgun blast of ice that you can also charge. Rhyme, which does a damage over time kind of thing, like Aerial Blast does, but Aerial Blast is a lot more powerful because it's a super. And then Diamond Dust is here. So we'll be getting Diamond Dust. I want to get 6,000 ability points so I can master Giga Flare, and then I'm going to start working on mastering Diamond Dust. Then we will have 4 supers on our bar, and we'll be using Gouge and Mega Punch. What is it called? Raging Fist, to really break armor, to really stagger.
Lord Rosfield, is there aught the Undying might assist you with this day?
Perhaps. My brother said that your order was helping him with his quest to uncover Ultima's origins. Have you learned anything of note since last we spoke?
Little and less, I regret to report.
I see.
Be assured, however, that we will not rest until the truth is known. Even now, our archaeologians scour ruins in every corner of the realm for traces of Ultima's touch.
Fallen ruins, I take it. Dating back as far as Phoenix Gate.
Indeed. Ultima's thralls are oft sighted among the remnants of the fallen civilization, as if protecting the secrets concealed within.
Secrets we'd see unearthed.
Should our methods be of interest, my lord, mayhap it would please you to observe some of our number at work.
Would that be possible?
Of course. A survey is being conducted not far from here. Perchance you are familiar with Kretov, a small hamlet built around a fallen airship. I was due to visit my colleagues there to collect their preliminary findings, but if you would consent to do so in my stead, I'm sure that they would be honored to relate any discoveries they have made to you directly.
All right. We'll go and meet with them.
They will be most gratified, I am sure. Might I suggest you take the road through Titan's Wake? It will lead you straight to the village after but a short walk.
Thank you. I will.
I wish you a safe journey, my lord. May the Firebird's flames burn ever in your heart.
Okie dokie. Oops, didn't mean to hit that.
A village built on an airship. Sounds like another Lost Wing. I hope the inhabitants are just as friendly.
Alright. We could go to Dravos to help them. Duty Undying. Okay, we could do that as well. We also, looks like, have a side quest way over here in Dalamil. They load us up on side quests. Just really feels like they're giving us all the side quests to do before the final act.
Everything's back the way it was.
Take that, you naughty!
Clive! To what do I owe the pleasure? I just wanted to see how the town goes.
I was kind of like, I had a feeling when we were doing the conversation with Barnabas at the bottom of the sea, that there might have been somehow we gained the power of Leviathan because, you know, all the water around and stuff, but there was like no way to really introduce that by the way that the mechanics have worked in the game so far, so it wouldn't have made sense for it just to, like, all of a sudden, oh, I have Leviathan, ta-da, you know.
Lubor's going to be one too. They're going to make him the Lord of Dalamil, because of how he stopped all the grown-ups from fighting.
It's the mayor of Dalamil, dear child, and the vote hasn't taken place just yet. But if the people wish me to lead them, I shall. And my first act will be to build a school so that menaces like you two learn not to interrupt your elders.
Why are you looking at Clive when you say that?
Maybe a rather worrying one just over the horizon.
May there indeed.
I'm afraid the example Conrad and Natalie set in putting aside their differences and presenting a united front might have caught the bandits' attention. And they might have elected to take a similar approach. They have formed what one could call a League of Outlaws, and they grow more organized by the day.
But we'll fight them all off just like last time, no matter how many of them there are. Won't we, Lubor?
Of course we will. If we continue to work together, we can overcome any challenge we choose to face. The longer we avoid facing this one, the more difficult it will be. Until the only way to overcome it might be to run for the hills. Our best hope is to nip these efforts at organization in the bud by finding those ne'er-do-wells who have yet to join the cause and ensuring that they never do. Perhaps a certain Lord Underhill might be willing to lend us his aid once more?
Come here.
How could I refuse?
Thank you, my lord. Victor will fill you in on the particulars. I have him stationed by the desert gate, receiving and collating reports from my scouts. Such an amenable soul. He reminds me of you.
I'll go and speak with him.
What's the difference between a lord and a mayor? That's easy.
A League of Outlaws. Sounds like we have some competition.
There's one thing we've learned.
Alright.
The fine for it took my livelihood with it.
So we have that one way out there. We have that there. Silent Slough. Yeah, I heard the Backlad, okay. There. I heard what's the difference between a mayor and a lord? One swings a sword, one forges them. Sounds almost like an actual joke. So hey, what's the difference between a lord and a mayor? One swings a sword, the other forges them. Ha ha! Ba-doom-ts. Yeah, you did, Josh. Now the comet is in my lap. Yes, I'm talking about you.
That is good news.
Yes. Our comrade in Randala has just sent word that the contract should be signed very soon. But I still have much and more to prepare. It's a huge undertaking moving this many bearers at once. You couldn't do me a quick favor, could you?
What is it this time? More wild beasts?
Nothing like that. I just need you to go over to the caravans and ask Elle how long we have until the bearers arrive. Find out exactly how much faster I need to get all these supplies moved.
All right. I'll go and ask.
Thanks, Clive. I owe you one.
Don't blame yourself, Elle. This is their fault, not yours.
I know, but...
No buts about it, all right?
Is something wrong?
Vonnie came to give me a message from our intermediary. The talks with the Republican Army have fallen through. They've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak Consortium instead. Though prices have fallen of late, we deliberately offered above the going rate to try and deter other bidders. But the Consortium offered double what we did, and the Army jumped at the chance.
And you had no opportunity to make a counteroffer?
None at all. And we were so close.
Elle? What's happened? I saw Vonnie leaving. She didn't look happy.
And with good reason.
So Darth, in streaming news, I got a Elgato Stream Deck on the way. I'm excited about it.
I thought we were the only ones the Fist was speaking to about the bearers. How did the Consortium even find out about this?
It's not so surprising. They have ears all over the Republic. This isn't over. The Consortium will have to sell these bearers eventually, and at the price they paid, buyers will be few and far between. I'm going to Randalar myself.
Alone? You sure that's wise?
Are you offering to be my bodyguard? How kind. Meet me at the checkpoint near the Capitol gates. I'll send an owl ahead and request a meeting.
Sure thing, Bayonetta.
Lock, Theo, and get everything ready. We've waited far too long as it is. Even if I fail to free these bearers, there will be others. Someone needs to prepare the place and keep any prowling beasts at bay.
Got rank 31 Monster Hunter Wild. Nice. Or Wilds? Yeah. Nice.
Well, it looks like I'm following orders till she gets back from meeting the Silver Peak Consortium, who've been doing their best to undermine our scheme. She'll never join them after this, surely.
I think I'm like 50 something, almost 60, I think. I was only like 3 or 4 away from BMO for a while. Then I haven't gotten back on Wild since the last time I played, which was like I think the Tuesday or Wednesday after it came out.
You're right. It's what she wants now.
Not that I'm not liking the game, I just haven't gone back to it.
I should do my part too. So I bid you farewell and safe travels, my friend. I'll gather my men and leave for Cashlock. We'll make sure the place is well stocked and defended. You go to Randalar and see if you can stop my sister biting the Consortium's heads off. If she won't consider her prospects, someone has to.
I'll do my best. Right. To Randalar then.
Randalar, Randalar. Okay. So many side quests to do now.
Everything's back the way it was.
I'm sorry, I took one hand away. I apologize.
When the fang fell, it took my livelihood.
I took the wrong path too. You know how hard it is to play with your nose? Because you got a cat that wants your attention?
Mustard and mandrake, saffron and sage.
How the hell do I get out of this town?
Like naught seen before.
Oh, here we go.
Still in Dalamil, Victor?
Ah, Sid.
I thought you'd have returned to Cosnis by now.
I did. Then I came back. I've developed something of a fondness for the place. And having worked so hard to see it saved from one fate, it would seem remiss to abandon it to another. A sentiment Master Lubor certainly isn't shy about exploiting. Hence my doing his bidding yet again.
You're not the only one.
What does he want you to do?
He asked for my aid in putting down the bandits. And he said that you might be able to help me find them.
Then you've come at just the right time. I was on my way to speak with Conrad about how to organize our forces. There are more camps in the vicinity than we can safely strike at once. But we must strike together, and we must strike soon at as many camps as we can. We can't give this league of theirs time to rally its forces.
All right. Which camp shall I take?
There's one upriver. Just out there, across the dunes.
Leave it with me.
Aren't you just so cute? All right, let's beat up some dudes.
Those ne'er-do-wells with the band together.
Gotta go earn that AP so I can max out Gigaflare. Is that a black chocobo? Or is it just the lighting? I think these are like brown or black chocobos. Huh. Hey, bandits! We're coming to whip your ass!
Come on then, Toggle.
That's him. The one who killed Locke and Fingers.
Lock and Fingers? Really? Somebody was named Fingers? Comment, please lay down. I can't see chat. Trying to farm so I can make some powerful armor. Who are you trying to farm? Like which monster? Finish it last time, I can't get him in the dick. I just watched it. I just watched the delay on the stream. Watching me kick the guy in the dick.
I'd better let Victor know.
Sid, where are you? Ah, I see the bandits didn't pose you any
Bandit
trouble.
leader shows up. Dude, what happened to you? This dude kicked me right in the dick. Why? Why do you have to kick me in the dick?
Saying that Lubor is a seems that one of our parties wasn't as thorough as they should have been. They let one of the bandits escape, and his escape route took him right through Dalamil. Some of the children spotted him, and he was about to silence them. And when Lubor felled him with a bolt of magic, and without a crystal.
But that's not possible.
It is, if he's a bearer and has been hiding it all these years, which is what people are saying. If he has, well, I wouldn't blame him. No man is branded by choice. Still, all those people see is a man who's lied to them all his life. One who was made a leader of himself when the world believed he should have been a slave.
Fuck.
Yeah, but the...
I don't know where we go from here.
But the Empire is gone. The Empire's no more.
He needs all the friends he can get right now.
You're right.
So he wouldn't become a branded. I mean, he would still be considered an outlaw, an outcast, because he's a bearer, but he wouldn't be a branded. He couldn't get branded. Nobody should be branding him because the Empire's gone. Kicking the dick doesn't hurt like hell. It might actually be lethal. I don't know. Can you actually die from getting your dick kicked? It'd probably be extremely painful. God knows I've been hit the dick a few times. I got hit the dick with a puck, and I still had a cup on. That shit hurt. One of Brett Hull's brothers hit me in the dick
Sooner or later.
with a 75-mile-an-hour wrist shot from like 20 feet.
Running, but we just couldn't.
It literally cracked my cup. It was actually a crack in my cup when I took it off.
The hero for once. All that matters to me is that you two are safe.
Look at him talking to his betters like it's nothing.
All lies, I'll wager. Just like the ones he fed us all these years.
Once people make up their minds, it's hard to change them. We need to do something, and quickly. Convince the people not to...
You're just going after any of them? Well, you also should take a look at the perks that the armor has, Josh, because that'll help you decide what armor to get, because if you like certain perks over other ones, you want to get that particular armor. Like for me, I liked having armor with Divine Blessing. Or, what's the one I got recently? I think it was like improved mounting chance, something like that. I forgot exactly what it was, but you should look at the armor's perks. That'll help you decide what to get.
Lord Underhill of Randalar's League of Merchants, however, is a trusted and impartial mediator of note.
I'll do what I can. Lubor, stay here with the children. I can't promise anything, but we'll try.
And that is all I can ask of you.
Speak to them in the tavern.
Why do they always have to make such a fuss?
You all along
Forgive me for disturbing you, but could I have a moment of your time?
I've seen your face before.
As have I. Lord Underhill, wasn't it? Of the League of Merchants.
That's right. I wanted to speak to you about Lubor.
The rumors that he's a bearer. All true, I'm afraid.
He'll never be mayor now. Not if I have anything to do with it.
But what of his wares? Bearer or no, his steel is highly valued throughout the Republic. In this, at least, he's done the town a service. Might that not earn him a little leniency?
Leniency? He pretended to be one of us when he was laughing behind our backs all the while.
Oh my God,
Sorry, my
no, he
lord,
wasn't.
He lied to us. He lied to you. He cannot be trusted.
So what do you propose? Will you drive him from his home? Close his forge?
Perhaps. That is a question for the people of Dalamil, and they will thank you not to get involved.
The townsfolk have made their minds up. There was nothing I could do.
Nor I. Conrad and Natalie refused to consider anything but their own wounded pride.
You never know. Once their anger is cooled, they might see things differently. For now, we should report back to Lubor.
All right.
Report back. He's 20. Okay. Could we not have just gone into the cutscene, walked over here? Really?
I assume the situation is hopeless?
There's still hope. But...
But perhaps not in this lifetime, I think it's fair to say.
You mustn't think like that, Lubor. Give them time. They'll come around. We'll talk some sense into them in the end, you'll see.
No, you won't. And your efforts would be better spent elsewhere.
But Lubor...
Rosina would often tell me that steel does not lie, that a blade is a reflection of the smith who forged it. To yourself be true, that was her point. Rather an ironic one when you consider that her life was taken with a blade of her own making. But I do not doubt that she was always true to herself and what she believed in, right to the end. And so must I be. I must do what I know to be right, no matter what others might think of me. And now, I know what that is. I must embrace my new role of villain so that the people of Dalimil have something to unite against. For only united can they hope to stand against the threat that awaits them. I'll need to make a suitably dramatic exit, of course.
Don't go, Lubor. You're the only one who was ever kind to us. We'll be all alone. Again.
Trust me, little ones. It is for the best that I go. Not only for the town, but for you, too.
How could it possibly be for the best? These children need you. The least you can do is give the townspeople a chance to change their minds.
I would not take it, Victor. It's over.
Over, you say? And so just like that, you're going to throw this town and these children to the wolves? I thought you were better than this. But it seems you had me fooled as well.
Victor.
Forget it. Do what you will.
You sure you're making the right choice, Lubor?
Of those available to me, I believe it's the best one. Yes. Ah, but where are my manners? Here. A reward for clearing out that bandit camp. Right then. I have packing to do.
If there's anything I can do. Anything.
I'll bear it in mind. Thank you.
Bear it in mind, because he's a bear. Cute. Level up! Oh, I'm 200 points away from 6,000. Okay. Let's see. How's about... Let's do Blacksmith Blues. Probably get to kill some stuff here too.
So Dravost is still standing. For now, at least.
A shop.
Good day. May we meet again.
Clive! You're here!
And the Akashic?
No, this is just my twin brother,
To
Cliv.
the north still. But I spoke to Doris's scouts and it turns out things are worse than I thought. There's swarms of them out there. Told old Snotty to be ready to seal the north gate. That should buy us some time if we need it. Enough for the villagers to barricade themselves inside their homes at least.
Well done.
Welcome back, Sid. I'd never have guessed, you know. Not if August hadn't let slip. Who'd have thought that the savior of Dravost would turn out to be the realm's most infamous outlaw? Keen to help us out again?
I am.
Thought you could sneak off without me, did ya?
Blackthorn.
Oh, what are you doing here?
One of the scouts couldn't keep his voice down. Unlike my best mate who didn't think I deserved to know. Zoltan, how long's it been? Long enough for us two to turn into a pair of old codgers, I see.
That your idea of an apology? Prick.
Don't listen to him. You only did what you thought was best. For the village and that.
Can we discuss this some other time and just tell me where the enemies are so I can go beat them up?
Vulcan, our master, didn't leave the chiefdom to the two of us. He left it to me. The best blacksmith in Dravost, barring himself, of course. Bloody stupid tradition, in my opinion. If someone's got talent, you should let them practice their craft, not ask them to settle petty feuds and barter for grain. Our master wasted half his life that way. I wasn't about to let that happen to me.
So you wasted half of mine instead.
You're what Dravost needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote myself to the work and spare you lot the consequences. I may be a selfish prick, but I only did what I felt I had to.
What you had to do was your duty!
Even if it meant we all starved?
Enough. This is no time for bickering. You can finish beating each other up once Dravost is safe.
Fine. I've said my piece anyway.
Yeah, so have I.
Sorry, Clive. I shouldn't have stuck my nose in. We're short enough on time as it is. Still, give us a mo, would you? I need to get my head straight before any of them Akashic try to bite it off.
Speak to him when I'm ready. Hold on. Focus. Clear your mind. Clear your spirit. Clear your soul. Okay, I'm ready.
You, ready for the off then?
We can't afford to waste any more time.
Right you are. Might be worth having one last word with the scouts, though. Don't want any nasty surprises, do we? Oh, and Blackthorn.
Focus. Clear your mind. Warm your heart. Clear your soul. Clear your bowels.
Within sight of the walls. And there are more coming up.
Okay, I'm ready.
Always the same about nasty surprises.
They'll wash right over us if we stay